My name is Josie Charlwood and I'm a self-taught singer-songwriter from the UK. I started playing music when I was about 11 years old and I'm 18 now. I never had lessons, but I came from a musical family, which is how I got inspired to start. I'm using the TC-Helicon VoiceLive 2 vocal processor and the MP75 microphone. When I was younger, I was in a band where I was the only singer, and our performances always lacked harmonies for extra effect. So I started doing some online research into products which could help us create some, and I found TC-Helicon. I use it for a few different things in live and studio recording, mainly harmony effects, which adds more dynamics to my performances, some other vocal effects such as telephone voices, delay, reverb. I use the vocal tone function as a compressor to add quality to my vocal recordings, guitar effects such as tone and chorus, and I think it really helps to enhance looping performances as I can build the loops quicker. I think the two things I find most useful are the vocal tone function, which I always use in every recording as a compressor, and the harmony effects just to add another layer of dynamics. I've used it as an audio interface during my live recording. Here is a clip to show an example.
Everything that you were worth, well, I'm begging you now. Oh, please just leave me something to hold on to. You're what I need. Please don't do this. Please don't do this to me.
I've also used the VoiceLive 2 as a mixer during my live looping recordings, where I use it to connect all my different instruments, my vocals and my other pedals. I always compose to my own personal preference rather than to try and fulfil existing expectations of other people, such as standard song structures. I always record in the way that works best for my vocal, and when playing live I think it's important to find a mix of good sound and a relaxed feel. Usually my vocal melodies come from just experimentation against interesting chord sequences or ideas. Songwriting is my main focus and hobby, so I always try to arrange things around that where possible and give myself time. I usually write my songs in two ways. Sometimes either a really interesting riff or chord sequence will start off the song, and then I'll build things around that. Or other times it will start with a lyrical idea or feeling, and then I'll build the structure and the chords around that. VoiceLive 2 really helps to bring much more of a studio quality to my live vocal recordings, so it can make a dynamic mic sound like a condenser mic, which is amazing. Just practice regularly but don't overwork your voice, and just drink plenty of water. Yes, briefly, the most valuable thing I learned was the breathing techniques, which are really hard to explain, but once you learn them, it's like second nature. I think that really helped to make everything easier, like performance and practice, and open my tone up and make it a lot less nasal. In October, I'm starting a 3-year honours degree in music in London. I'd like to leave you with an example of where I've used the VoiceLive 2 to add harmonies to a studio recording.
And I open myself to sleep, and I hold myself to live. Thought it won't be so hard, and so I said what was in my heart. said was